Good morning.
Welcome back to Coffee and Donuts.
I'm Emilia,
And I'm Mike.
and we're here to share some of the good news around the Archdiocese of Boston.
So let's get started.
All right, on our way to get our donuts. All right, honey, what kind of donut do you want? Pizza.
Our first story comes to us this week from Wayland. Are you familiar with Wayland, Emilia? I know you're not originally from around here.
Mike, I work in Wayland.
Great. Why don't you tell us about it then?
With pleasure. St. Zephyrin Parish hosted a pop-up jazz concert featuring some brass musicians that would normally be very busy playing for the BSO. Mike, what are you doing?
Well, I'm just jamming out to these bad cats. They got the chops to blow your top, you know?
No. Mm-mm.
Oh, come on. Just roll with the flow, Daddy-o.
Yeah, please stop it right now.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it's okay. Apology accepted. Let's move on to the next story.
Okay. St. Patrick's School in Watertown closed in 1991, but there are a number of Dominican sisters who used to work at the school interred at the cemetery there. An alumnus of the school recently noticed that some of the sisters' graves are falling into disrepair.
Mike, these are supposed to be feel-good stories.
I'm getting there. When he noticed the graves of the beloved sisters were in disrepair, he reached out online.
All right, I see where he's going with this now.
The outpouring of support was massive. They raised so much money that not only were they able to clean all the graves, but they were also able to purchase and place flowers on all the graves as well.
So I just wanted to take this opportunity to thank everybody that donated today. It was such a great effort on behalf of the St. Pat's alumni. I'm St. Pat's class of 78, Jeannie is class of 80. And there were so many people that just turned out and donated for this very special project.
Oh, that was a feel-good story. I'm glad we turned that around.
I told you. And while we're on the topic of religious orders, I think you have something for us on the Franciscans of Primitive Observance, right?
Yeah, I do actually. The FPOs have been making videos for the Spanish-speaking communities in Dorchester and Duxbury on evangelization.
es para Raúl, ojo porque las salidas buenas son 2 para 1 incluso, aunque ya llegaba también replegándose a Belardo, la pelota para Ronaldo, Ronaldo que puede hacer una bicicleta para irse de Lloret, ¡gol! ¡De Ronnie!
Speaking of evangelization, we're all called to share the good news in our own way in our daily lives.
That's right, and that looks different for everyone. I evangelize at home with my daughter and in my work as a youth minister.
And I evangelize at work through the Secretariat for Evangelization and Discipleship at the Archdiocese of Boston. And of course, we both evangelize here on Coffee and Donuts.
Very true, Mike. But there's another group of people for whom evangelization is a full-time, lifelong, ordained vocation, and their ranks just grew.
To all of our newly ordained priests, we just want to say,
Congratulations. And you know, Mike, this is also the time when a lot of priests are receiving their new assignments and therefore having to say goodbye to their parishes.
It's always hard to say goodbye to one of God's faithful servants that we've grown close to at our parishes, but we do so with the knowledge that they'll go on to a new assignment and continue their wonderful ministry.
That's right, Mike. For every goodbye, there's also a wonderful hello.
What do you say, Emilia? Do we have time for one more?
Let her rip.
As 2019 was drawing to a close, Cardinal Sean declared a year of the Eucharist, which just started at the Feast of Corpus Christi.
Parishes have been celebrating in all kinds of ways with Eucharistic adoration and lecture series, all while maintaining social distancing, of course.
And today, as you are being commissioned as missionaries of the Eucharist, we want you to be filled with that same joy and that same assurance that our God loves us so much and He is so close to us. He is in our hearts and on our lips, and He has given us a gift of Himself. And He wants us to share that good news, that joy with others. And this is what our mission is about, helping people to rediscover the loving presence of Christ in the Blessed Sacrament.
Now, knowing something can be hard. Have you ever known something so exciting, so wonderful that you want to share it with everyone? I know, like you, that is Jesus. And I want to say it so loud that the people across the lake can hear me.
I want to get on the rooftop and yell it so all the world will know. This is Jesus. If you're looking for him, stop looking. He's right here. In the power of the Eucharist. Jesus told us he will not leave us orphans. He will be with us till the end of time. This is Jesus keeping his word. He is here right now, present in the power of the Eucharist.
Vestments. Al, cincture, stole, and chasuble. Al, from the Latin word albus, meaning white, the alb covers the clothes worn underneath and symbolizes the innocence and purity that should adorn the soul of the priest. Cincture, a cord used as a belt for the alb. It symbolizes the virtue of chastity required by a priest. Stole, just as judges wear their court robes to show they are actively exercising their duties, a priest wears a stole to show he is exercising his priestly duties, which is why you'll see him wear one anytime he celebrates the sacrament.
Hopefully this time of having to abstain from the Eucharist has increased in all of us a hunger for the presence and the love of God in our lives.
Okay, now I'm done.
Without a moment to spare, too.
Out of time?
Out of time.
Okay. Well, if you have some good news,
Or a story,
or fan mail,
or feedback of any kind,
you can email us at coffeeanddonuts@rcab.org.
that's all for today.
Until next time.
God bless. Mike, no.
Come on. This is jazz. This is jazz, baby. Hey, I got a friend, Kenny Peterman. He plays the tuba. He's a musician. Maybe you've heard of him. He told me this is what it's about. This is jazz right here. Yeah. Don't give me the wagging finger. No. This is jazz. Come on.
Mike, I'm sorry, your friend, he lied. He lied to you.
He would never.
That is not jazz.
This
What is this? What is that? Is it from an animal? Mike, be honest. Is that from an animal?
Okay, I might have tripped my mother-in-law's dog.
Okay, so that's where we need to stop this whole conversation. Just, and then we'll be in a better place.